Hello, space explorers and curious minds. Welcome to another thrilling episode of our Cosmic Adventure series. Today, we take you on an extraordinary journey beyond the stars, where American astronauts embark on a groundbreaking mission to a distant planet in search of new life-saving medicines. This is not just any mission. It's a quest that could change the future of healthcare for all humanity. Will they find what they're looking for? Or will they uncover something far more mysterious? Stay tuned as we dive into the depths of space and explore the unknown. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting episodes and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think the astronauts will discover? Welcome aboard the spacecraft Odyssey as we launch into the vast expanse of the universe. Our crew consists of 5 highly skilled astronauts: Captain Elena Carter, Dr. James Harris, Engineer Sarah Thompson, Biologist Dr. Lisa Martinez, and Pilot Mark Johnson. Their mission is to travel to a distant planet known as Elysium, where scientists have detected unusual plant life that could potentially yield new medicinal compounds. The team has spent years preparing for this moment, training rigorously in simulations and studying the alien environment. As they blast off from Earth, their hearts race with anticipation. The journey ahead promises both excitement and danger. The Odyssey departs from Cape Canaveral, Florida, on a clear morning. Thousands of spectators gather to watch the launch, their eyes fixed on the towering rocket. Inside the capsule, the astronauts feel a mix of nervousness and exhilaration. They know that their mission is crucial for the advancement of medical science. The countdown begins, and with each second, the tension builds. At 0, the engines ignite, and the Odyssey shoots into the sky, leaving Earth behind. As they ascend, the atmosphere outside the window transforms from blue to black, and the stars become brighter than ever before. The crew takes a moment to reflect on the significance of their mission and the challenges that lie ahead. After several weeks of traveling through the void, the Odyssey approaches Elysium. The planet appears as a shimmering blue orb from afar, its surface dotted with swirling clouds and vast oceans. As they get closer, the team observes peculiar formations that seem to glow faintly in the darkness. These formations intrigue the scientists on board, hinting at the possibility of advanced life forms or perhaps even extraterrestrial technology. The ship's sensors detect high levels of oxygen in the atmosphere, suggesting that the planet may be habitable. Captain Carter guides the Odyssey into orbit around Elysium, allowing the crew to study the planet from above. They deploy drones equipped with cameras and scientific instruments to gather data about the surface. One of the drones sends back images of lush forests and towering mountains, which appear to be covered in strange vegetation. Dr. Harris, the lead scientist, pores over the data, his mind racing with possibilities. He hypothesizes that these plants could contain compounds with unique properties, potentially leading to breakthroughs in medicine. The team decides to land near one of the glowing formations, hoping to find answers to their questions. The Odyssey descends towards a region of Elysium known for its vibrant greenery and mysterious lights. The landing site is carefully chosen to ensure safety while providing optimal access to the alien flora. As the spacecraft touches down, the crew steps out onto the alien soil. The air feels crisp and cool, with a faint scent of ozone. The landscape is breathtaking, with towering trees and glowing plants casting an ethereal light. The astronauts marvel at the beauty of the alien world, but they remain focused on their mission. Dr. Martinez leads the team in collecting samples of the glowing plants. She explains that these organisms emit bioluminescence, a phenomenon rarely seen on Earth. The crew works meticulously, gathering various specimens and documenting their characteristics. They also set up portable labs to analyze the samples immediately. Initial tests reveal the presence of complex organic molecules, which could hold the key to developing new medications. However, the process is slow and requires careful handling to avoid contamination. Meanwhile, Engineer Thompson inspects the Odyssey to ensure it remains operational during their stay. She discovers a minor issue with the ship's power systems, which she quickly addresses. Her expertise ensures that the mission continues without interruption. The crew divides their time between exploring the surrounding area and conducting experiments. They document every detail, knowing that their findings could have profound implications for human health. As days pass, the astronauts continue their exploration of Elysium. They venture deeper into the forests, discovering more unusual plant species. One particular tree catches Dr. Martinez's attention. Its bark glows with a soft, pulsating light. Upon closer inspection, she notices that the light seems to respond to touch, changing intensity when brushed against. Intrigued, she collects a sample and brings it back to the lab for further analysis. The results are astonishing. This tree contains a compound that shows promise for treating chronic pain. Excited by the discovery, the team doubles their efforts to find more of these trees. They use drones equipped with specialized sensors to map the area and locate similar specimens. The drones send back detailed images, revealing clusters of glowing trees hidden within dense foliage. The astronauts set up camp near one of these clusters, dedicating themselves to extracting and analyzing the compound. They work long hours, driven by the potential impact of their findings on Earth. During one of their excursions, the team stumbles upon a cave system that runs deep beneath the surface. The entrance is partially obscured by thick vines, making it difficult to reach. With determination, they manage to clear a path and enter the cave. Inside, they find intricate carvings etched into the walls, depicting scenes of what appear to be advanced medical practices. These carvings suggest that the native inhabitants of Elysium once had sophisticated knowledge of healing techniques. The discovery of the cave system adds a new layer of mystery to the mission. The carvings are unlike anything the astronauts have ever seen, featuring symbols and diagrams that seem to represent complex biological processes. Dr. Harris studies the carvings closely, trying to decipher their meaning. He speculates that these ancient beings may have developed treatments using the very plants the astronauts are now studying. This revelation sparks a sense of urgency among the crew. They must understand the full extent of the cave's secrets. While exploring the cave, the team encounters strange creatures that inhabit the underground tunnels. These creatures are small, with large eyes and delicate limbs. They move gracefully through the darkness, avoiding the light cast by the astronauts' equipment. The creatures seem uninterested in the humans, continuing their quiet existence deep within the cave. The astronauts take care not to disturb them, respecting the delicate balance of this alien ecosystem. Back at the camp, Dr. Martinez continues her research on the glowing tree compound. She isolates the active ingredient and conducts preliminary tests to assess its effectiveness. The results are promising, showing significant pain relief in simulated scenarios. The team celebrates this breakthrough, knowing that their work could lead to groundbreaking advancements in medicine. However, they remain cautious, aware that there is still much to learn about the compound's long-term effects. With renewed energy, the astronauts intensify their efforts to uncover more secrets of Elysium. They expand their search for additional plant species, setting up remote monitoring stations throughout the forest. These stations allow them to track changes in the environment and document any unusual activity. One night, as they monitor the data from their stations, they notice an unexpected phenomenon, a sudden increase in the brightness of certain plants. Intrigued, the team investigates the source of this anomaly. Upon reaching the affected area, they find a clearing filled with luminescent flowers that pulse rhythmically. The flowers seem to synchronize their light patterns, creating a mesmerizing display. Dr. Harris theorizes that these flowers may be communicating with one another, possibly exchanging information or coordinating their growth. To test this hypothesis, he sets up experiments to measure the electromagnetic signals emitted by the flowers. The results confirm his suspicions. The flowers are indeed engaging in some form of communication. This discovery opens up new avenues for research, prompting the team to consider the possibility of using these flowers to develop advanced bioengineering techniques. They begin experimenting with the flowers' genetic material, hoping to replicate their communication abilities in other organisms. The potential applications are vast, ranging from environmental monitoring to the creation of intelligent medical devices. As the astronauts delve deeper into their research, they encounter a series of challenges that test their resolve. One day, while collecting samples from a particularly dense section of the forest, Engineer Thompson accidentally triggers a trap set by the indigenous creatures. The trap releases a cloud of fine, sticky particles that ensnare her and her colleagues. The particles cling to their suits, restricting movement and causing discomfort. The team works together to free themselves, using tools and techniques they've learned during their training. Once freed, they examine the particles under a microscope. The particles are composed of a unique polymer that exhibits remarkable adhesive properties. Intrigued by this discovery, Dr. Harris suggests that the polymer could be used to develop advanced medical adhesives. These adhesives would be strong enough to seal wounds quickly and effectively, reducing the risk of infection. The team begins experiments to isolate and replicate the polymer's properties, bringing them one step closer to their goal. In the meantime, Captain Carter receives a message from Mission Control, informing her of a scheduled maintenance check for the Odyssey. The team prepares for the task, ensuring that all systems are functioning optimally. Engineer Thompson leads the effort, meticulously inspecting every component of the spacecraft. They find no major issues but identify several minor repairs that need attention. The maintenance work is completed efficiently, thanks to the crew's collective expertise and teamwork. With the Odyssey in top condition, the astronauts resume their exploration of Elysium. They discover a vast network of interconnected caves, extending far beyond what they initially thought. The caves are filled with natural wonders, including crystal formations that glow with an eerie light and underground rivers that flow silently through the darkness. The team sets up temporary camps within the caves, using the natural features to their advantage. One evening, as they gather around a campfire, Dr. Martinez shares a story about a legendary healer from Earth who used plants to cure diseases. The story inspires the team to think creatively about their own discoveries. They brainstorm ideas for combining the compounds they've found with existing medical technologies, aiming to create innovative treatments. The discussions are lively and productive, with everyone contributing their insights. During one of their expeditions, the team stumbles upon a hidden chamber within the cave system. The chamber is filled with ancient artifacts, including stone tablets covered in intricate symbols. Dr. Harris translates the symbols, revealing detailed instructions for cultivating and harvesting medicinal plants. The information provides valuable context for the team's research, offering insights into how the indigenous creatures may have used these plants in the past. The discovery of the hidden chamber deepens the team's understanding of Elysium's history and culture. They spend days studying the artifacts, piecing together the puzzle of the indigenous creatures' knowledge. The tablets provide a wealth of information, including methods for enhancing plant growth and preserving medicinal properties. The team applies this knowledge to their own experiments, improving the efficiency of their research. As they continue their work, the astronauts face a new challenge. A severe storm sweeps through the region, causing flash floods that threaten their camp. The team scrambles to secure their equipment and evacuate to higher ground. They use drones to monitor the floodwaters, ensuring their safety. Once the storm passes, they return to their camp, finding it damaged but salvageable. The experience reinforces the importance of preparedness and adaptability in their mission. Despite the setbacks, the team remains focused on their goal. They refine their methods for extracting and analyzing compounds, achieving greater precision and accuracy. Dr. Harris develops a new technique for isolating specific molecules, significantly speeding up the process. The team's collaboration and dedication pay off, as they make steady progress toward their objective. The astronauts' perseverance pays off as they uncover more valuable insights into the medicinal properties of Elysium's plants. They discover a rare flower that produces a compound capable of boosting the immune system. This discovery holds immense potential for preventing and treating diseases. The team conducts extensive testing, confirming the compound's effectiveness in enhancing immunity. They also find a way to stabilize the compound, ensuring its longevity and usability. Encouraged by their success, the team expands their search to include other regions of Elysium. They explore new areas, encountering diverse ecosystems and unique plant species. Each discovery adds to their growing collection of medicinal compounds. The astronauts document every detail, ensuring that their findings can be replicated and utilized back on Earth. During one of their expeditions, they come across a massive waterfall that cascades into a serene lake. The water is crystal clear, reflecting the surrounding landscape. The team collects samples of the water, analyzing its composition. They discover that the water contains minerals with therapeutic properties, further enriching their collection of potential treatments. The lake becomes a favorite spot for relaxation and reflection, providing a momentary respite from their intense work. The team's hard work and dedication begin to bear fruit as they compile their findings into a comprehensive report. They document the compounds they've discovered, along with detailed instructions for extraction and application. The report serves as a blueprint for future research and development. The astronauts share their progress with Mission Control, receiving enthusiastic feedback and encouragement. They feel a sense of accomplishment, knowing that their mission is making a tangible difference. One evening, as they sit by the campfire, the astronauts reflect on their journey. They discuss the challenges they've overcome and the lessons they've learned. The experience has deepened their appreciation for the wonders of the universe and the resilience of the human spirit. They also acknowledge the risks involved in their mission, recognizing the sacrifices made by those who support them from Earth. In a moment of serenity, Dr. Martinez shares a personal story about a patient she once treated whose life was saved by a groundbreaking medication. The story reminds the team of the real-world impact of their work. It motivates them to push forward, driven by the hope of making a similar difference for countless others. The team resolves to complete their mission with the same level of commitment and passion that brought them this far. As the mission progresses, the astronauts encounter unexpected obstacles that test their resilience. One day, while conducting experiments in the lab, they discover that one of the compounds has caused an adverse reaction in a controlled environment. Concerned, they investigate the issue thoroughly, identifying a flaw in their extraction method. They immediately halt all related experiments and reevaluate their approach. Determined to address the problem, the team collaborates closely, sharing ideas and insights. They conduct additional tests to pinpoint the exact cause of the reaction. Through meticulous analysis, they identify a contaminant that was inadvertently introduced during the extraction process. Armed with this knowledge, they develop a new protocol to eliminate the contaminant and prevent future occurrences. The solution is implemented successfully, ensuring the integrity of their research. The incident serves as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and attention to detail. The team remains vigilant, continuously refining their methods to ensure the highest standards of accuracy and safety. Their commitment to excellence is unwavering, driving them to overcome any obstacle that comes their way. The astronauts continue their exploration of Elysium, discovering new plant species with promising medicinal properties. One day, while collecting samples, they stumble upon a hidden grove filled with plants that emit a soothing fragrance. The fragrance has a calming effect on the senses, reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Intrigued, the team collects samples and brings them back to the lab for analysis. Dr. Martinez leads the research on the fragrant plants, identifying compounds that contribute to their therapeutic effects. She hypothesizes that these compounds could be used to develop natural remedies for anxiety and insomnia. The team conducts experiments to test the compound's efficacy, with encouraging results. They also explore ways to incorporate the compounds into existing treatments, enhancing their effectiveness. As they delve deeper into their research, the astronauts encounter a group of indigenous creatures that live in harmony with the plants. The creatures are gentle and curious, displaying a deep connection to the environment. The astronauts observe the creatures' interactions with the plants, noting their behavior and communication patterns. They document every detail, hoping to gain further insights into the plant's properties and potential applications. The team's discoveries continue to unfold as they uncover more about the medicinal properties of Elysium's plants. One day, while exploring a remote area, they find a cluster of plants that produce a compound capable of regenerating damaged tissue. The discovery holds immense potential for treating injuries and diseases that affect tissue structure. The team conducts extensive tests, confirming the compound's regenerative properties and stability. Excited by their findings, the astronauts share their progress with Mission Control, receiving enthusiastic support and encouragement. They feel a sense of accomplishment, knowing that their mission is making a tangible difference. The team remains focused on their goal, driven by the hope of making a significant impact on healthcare. In a moment of reflection, Captain Carter shares a story about a colleague who faced adversity and emerged stronger. The story resonates with the team, reminding them of the importance of resilience and perseverance. They resolve to continue their mission with the same level of commitment and passion that brought them this far. The team's determination and collaboration are key to overcoming any challenge that lies ahead. As the mission draws to a close, the astronauts prepare to return to Earth, carrying with them a treasure trove of discoveries. They compile their findings into a comprehensive report, detailing the compounds they've discovered and their potential applications. The report serves as a blueprint for future research and development, offering hope for groundbreaking advancements in medicine. Before departure, the team takes one last look at the breathtaking landscapes of Elysium, feeling a deep connection to the planet and its inhabitants. They reflect on the challenges they've overcome and the lessons they've learned. The experience has deepened their appreciation for the wonders of the universe and the resilience of the human spirit. With a heavy heart, the astronauts bid farewell to Elysium and board the Odyssey for the journey home. They look forward to sharing their discoveries with the world, knowing that their mission has the potential to change lives. As they leave the planet behind, they feel a sense of fulfillment, proud of the contributions they've made to the advancement of medical science. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting episodes and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think the astronauts will discover next?